Today it's the final episode in our Ultimate Battles Revisited series.
In celebration of our new cookbook, the Ultimate Cooking Battles Normals Edition, we are recreating one of our most chaotic cooking battles.
And the theme of today's grand finale is chicken.
And it's me versus Mike. I've got this.
Last time Barry had raw pastry and Mike was too busy hiding eggs in Jamie's chicken.
The question is, will they take it more seriously this time? I doubt it.
Okay boys, it's costume time. Now we're asked the audience for their personal heroes.
So bravo to all of you, you did this. Barry, who have you come as?
I am Freddie Mercury.
I'm not sure if we can top that, but Mike?
I'm a rocket man. Elton John.
I can't tell if that's a wig or not.
Now before you feather everywhere, we should begin the chicken battle in 3, 2, 1,
Chicken.
Kool-Aid!
Oh, you went French.
Right, let's get started.
As with all of our Ultimate Battles this year, there are skills badges up for grabs. Should we take a look at the leaderboard?
It is close.
It's nice to give them a chance to catch up though.
Oh, Jamie, don't forget you're standing here because you've lost.
Don't point that knife.
You're the loser. I'm making the infamous chicken pie. Last time, it was so good, we ate the filling on its own. I had to celebrate it. That was mainly because I screwed up the pastry bit, I underbaked it. And that's why this time I'm going for my basic pastry badge. If I get the pastry right, we know the filling is standout. This one should be in the bag.
Well, would you have said that last time when you didn't cook the pastry?
Yeah, I know.
Because surely part of earning the pastry badge is cooking it. So my chicken battle recipe is a saffron chicken sandwich. It's got the flavours of Italy and the texture of France because it's like a French dip. So I think it's amazing. Difficulty is here. This sandwich needs to be a 10 out of 10 to even compete with Barry's recipe because we know that's a stonker if you can cook it right.
And that is a big if.
The key to getting this close to a 10 out of 10 is all about the balancing of the flavours because they're subtle, but they need to be equal and it actually needs to taste of something. The key to that is a jus reduction. It's got to be depthy, it's got to be sticky, but it's got to be sweet and also have that acidity. So with that in mind, the badge that I am going to try and win today is my basic seasoning badge. Happy with that, Ebbers?
No pressure, but Jamie got that badge only a couple of weeks ago, so you've got to prove yourself too.
When do we find ourselves chasing Jamie Spafford?
I don't know, and the fact that I can't catch him up is worrying. So the foundation of my jus is reducing down by about 2/3 some port and some chicken stock. Look, there's feathers in my port already.
Oh, flippin' heck! I'm treating this chicken really well. I'm taking the skin off, then kind of slow, well, at a high temperature, roast this for about an hour until it crisps up, and that's been crumbled over the top of my pie.
As if golden, short, rich, crumbly pastry isn't enough, you then have the crunch of salty chicken skin on top.
I have everything reducing, and it takes a while to reduce stuff. So you're not going to see me directly for a little while.
Whilst that's reducing, will you still be standing?
I'm still standing.
Fine.
I will always be standing.
It's important to keep your chicken skin flat, so 2 pieces of parchment paper either side, tray on top, then something heavy.
Weighty.
In an oven for about an hour.
There is a little bit of a challenge with this chicken skin because he can't see when it's the right colour and crispiness he wants. So we've said an hour, but it could be a tolerance either side of that.
Well, this is where all the multitasking and the knowledge comes in of checking things as you go and not forgetting about them being in the oven.
You're very smug on the sidelines here for somebody who's lost.
Baz, as they do in the music world,
Yeah?
do you want to collaborate?
Okay, go for it, how?
Like these came out of a packet from a supermarket, right?
Yeah.
And those breasts would be better than these. Which
Yeah,
we
no,
could
no,
save these
I can
for
do
lunch.
that. I've already got a few like discs or plaques or some call them badges on my wall. A chicken carving badge would be really useful to have on the wall as well.
Yeah.
If that's up for grabs.
It's not, but would you like to slice me some of those chicken breasts?
You know, in an absolute ideal world, you'd take the breasts off of that and then you'd use the carcass to make the stock, which Mike could then reduce down into his jus. That is the best use to the chicken. Today we've cheated it, so we're going to end up with leftover stock in the freezer for next time.
That's how you would have got your chicken badge, Barry.
Great job, mate. Look at those.
Come with this.
Yeah, absolutely. You just checking it's done? Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers, Freddie.
For the filling, I'm using the whole leg. I need this to be super succulent. So, I'm poaching it in butter, garlic, and thyme on a hob. Let it simmer for 45 minutes. It's going to tear apart.
So my third reduction is the liquid in which I'm going to poach my chicken breast. So this is chicken stock with some butter, garlic, basil, chili flakes, and saffron. Barry's amazing chicken breasts go into this, poach, so tiny bubbles, for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just clearing down, which is also progression. I might take these off. Oh, no. Far more positive looking through these for some reason.
Baz, maybe you need some as well, actually.
I do. Oh, love it. Making pastry, really simple, and people seem to flap a lot about it. I don't know why. All it is flour, salt, some herbs. Then you want to rub butter in with your fingertips to create breadcrumbs.
2 minutes to get that in the fridge, otherwise you're not going to have pastry that's rested. I'm going to keep pushing you because we're not giving you extra time today.
Right, egg yolk and milk in, or cream in, forget.
I mean, I didn't weigh the salt out for him because he only needed to add a teaspoon.
No. You made the milk out.
And then I gave him a little jug of milk so you can work out how much you needed to get the right consistency.
Oh, let's just hope you got a great eye, Ben.
Pressure pushing down on Baz, pushing down on Baz while he is dressed.
Oh, okay, right, it's coming together. Once it's together, you want to stick it in cling film, so...
Well, that pastry's not going to rest in a ball. What do you do with pastry, Baz? Come on, you go for pastry badge. Yeah, we go.
Did you research this, or just like, I'm going to go for the pastry badge and the improvisation badge at the same time?
Shut up! I just forgot. When I cook, I lose confidence.
Not essential, but it's going to make your rolling out easier, it's going to rest quicker, it's going to cool quicker. You are in control. I just feel like there's a little bit of flapping.
Do you want some feathers with that flap?
Get off! Keep away from me!
How amazing am I? Elton is such a good cook. Right, this is the consistency that I'm looking for, a loose jus. Now it's time to do some balancing. I've got the very salty, reduced jus, and I'm putting my reduced port into that, and I'm just going to go bit by bit by bit until it tastes great, in my opinion.
So this is slightly different to the classic French dip. There's not going to be like a jug of this, you literally dip the whole thing in. This is quite an intense sauce that dribbles and garnishes all over this thing. The photo in the book just makes you drool.
I'm taking my glasses off because all chicken looks pink through these glasses, so...
Now for the rest of my filling. Mushrooms and brandy. I know. Yeah. I know.
Don't waste the gold, Baz.
No, I'm not flambeing it.
You got to flambe it. You flambéed it the last time.
I'm worried this outfit might melt to my skin.
Way!
Well, yeah, put a plastic spatula in it, that'll help.
That was an impressive flash. Oh. How is there now a rosemary sprig in my jus?
It's to complement your feathers.
Take it out. I think it's time to remove this.
Carefully, carefully.
First the glasses, now the boa. Are you just gradually getting undressed?
I'm gradually taking my clothes off.
Right.
Irritatingly, I reduced my chicken stock too much and it became very, very salty. It tastes delicious, but it's too salty. They're going to notice. So we've got to balance it. Seasoning triangle. Sweet, acidity, saltiness. Currently, it's looking like that. So I'm going to add some sugar to try and bring out a little bit more sweetness, balance it. In theory, I think I pulled it back.
That looks pretty damn crispy to me.
Baz, your crispy chicken skin's now come out of the oven. According to your recipe, it's time for your pastry to go into the oven.
Shut up, Jamie. Shut up. I am behind, okay? I hate this so much. So much.
I love this.
Given the last time we did a chicken battle, it went disastrously wrong. I just don't want this to become the circle of life.
Oh!
There he is!
He did
Boom!
one!
Ebbers, well done, mate.
Yes!
Love it. You did a pop culture reference from 1995.
Nice. Yes.
Swipe.
Barry.
Okay, it's okay.
Nice.
And Ben, is this the kind of pastry that you can patch up if there are holes?
Professionals and perfectionists would say no, but I would say yes. You can patch it up. What you kind of want to make sure is if you're patching it, that it's still the same thickness all the way around. You're not adding layers so that it's thicker in some parts than others.
Right, back into the fridge to rest for another 15 minutes. Oh, it's got a loose bottom. It's got a loose bottom. It's got a loose bottom. Holy hell.
I mean, that was looking so good.
I actually feel bad, not for you, but because I really want to eat this pie and I want it to be nice.
In the meantime, I'm going to start finishing off my filling. Now to pull apart my buttery, beautiful chicken. Chicken going in.
This is such an incredible sauce and filling for the pie. Not only have you got the mushrooms and brandy and leek and herbs and chicken, but the sauce is pretty much 50% stock and 50% cream, thickened with flour.
I am at my best and at my most confident when you aren't around. I've realised it's you guys that are holding me back.
What? Hang on, what?
How does
So you're saying that you're at your best in pass-it-ons for those 10 minutes?
Well,
It's... Yep, that's Missy Elliott, not Queen.
Baz is back on his horse now.
He's back on his C game.
and now to blind bake this. Cling film in, beads and rice. So that's going in for 10 minutes. Then the beads off, back in for 5.
Baz, before you get this out of the oven, I just want to say, I know that we've been a bit harsh on you so far, so now I think we should all come together and get behind...
It's risen.
Is this a puff pastry tart?
No, it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this down, which is going to create a hole.
The baking beans and rice was doing a fantastic job of weighing down the base, but I think they were probably taken out a couple of minutes too early.
You said that this would be difficult to judge, Ebbers. Doesn't seem that way from where I'm standing.
Wait, it's not over yet, mate, come on.
The egg wash is kind of important to seal it in so that your bottom doesn't get soggy when your filling goes in. However, it's also in this case kind of acted as a bit of a saving grace because he's pushed that down and you can seal it up with some cooked egg. Not ideal, but a good fix.
How long is this going to take? I'm going to chew my piano.
He said chew on his piano.
Be tastier than Barry's pastry.
Now, it's fair to say, Ebbers, if Barry doesn't get rid of all of that fluff from the pastry, James will be spitting feathers.
Nice, see? That looks like
That's
it's going to
okay.
work.
It's looking good.
Pastry out of the oven, filling into it, and then I need to roll out my top. Try and roll it out the same size and the same thickness, and then drape that over the top, crimp it down the edges, fill in the holes, then egg wash, salt, herbs, back in the oven, 200 degrees for 20 minutes. But we are going to have to do some patch work, that's for sure.
It's not as if we're going to put it through really close-up sexies or anything.
Oh no.
If you think Barry's been making a big faff over this recipe and that you might be able to do better at home, then you can get this recipe over on our Cookbooks app. It's in the Ultimate Battles Cookbook. Mike's dish is there, my salt baked chicken is there. There's loads of really cool weekend projects and quick, simple dishes as well. Go check it out.
I think it would stick better if you'd egg washed it.
I mean, that hurt me.
I mean, I'm just saying that how it is, right?
You got it. He's turned it around. What are you cooking this at?
This is in at 200
200 what?
degrees Celsius.
That's why they call him Mr. Fahrenheit. Carry on. We know it didn't land.
So Baz, yours just needs to bake off. Mike, that gives you 20 minutes to finish.
Okay, right, now we're cooking. So I am toasting my brioche buns now in a dry pan. I want them to be toasted with a little bit of burn, just a tiny bit. In the meantime, I've popped my chicken back into the pan. It's not heating, so it's just warm to keep it nice and warm and juicy.
9 minutes left.
Construction time, toasted buns. First thing going onto my toasted buns, either half, is Baz.
What? Mayonnaise?
What's this? What's this?
That's.
No! We got there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is hard work. Watercress.
Last couple of minutes.
Basil. Look at that. Hello.
pie's done, coming out.
1 minute left.
I can't, Michael, I need to get to the oven.
Don't stop me now.
And you got 45 seconds left.
Okay, go.
5, 4, 3.
I need the chicken
2,
skin. Stack
1.
Height.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I'm taking it.
Let's get into the sexies. Fresh cut, are you ready for a fresh feast?
This is great. Love coming into this.
Look, I'll tell you what, let's get a cross section of sandwich and we can personally dip.
I like the cross section very much.
And the dribble. I don't know if you're going to dribble or dip, up to you.
I might dip, you know.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
It's not shy on flavour, that, is it? Even though he didn't steam the whole thing, it is a deliciously moist sandwich. The chicken, the cheese, and that dip, it is something that you just want to keep going back for more of.
I think the chicken is perfectly cooked. I think you're getting that hint of saffron that you want, but you're not getting too much. The dip, you have to use your own judgment with. A tiny bit goes a long way. Maybe a little over-reduced.
On its own, it's too much. But with the sandwich and the cheese and the chicken and the watercress and basil, suddenly it starts to work and celebrate and lift each other.
I like it all. This might be harder than I thought. So moving on to Barry's chicken and mushroom pie.
Garnished with crispy chicken skin and pink feather boa.
Oh yeah. Before you even try it, you can see the filling's like the perfect consistency.
I'm gonna do that really annoying thing that judges do and turn it upside down. Not so much colour on the bottom, but you can hear it's still got a good scratch and a good sort of crunch to it. It isn't soggy like last time.
Do we hold that against him?
Foreign bodies.
Is that something to be expected?
That's Mike's feather boa. It ended everywhere.
Filling's really good. Chicken's really nicely cooked. It's not dry at all. The pastry, you're right, it's not as golden on the bottom, but I think it's cooked. Doesn't taste raw.
And I like the fact you've taken a slice out of it and it hasn't just kind of oozed onto the board. You get a proper slice of pie, and we're eating this just warm, which is perfect. It's 1,000 times better than last time. Is it good enough?
I think just a little bit more seasoning might bring out the mushroomy flavour, the chickeny flavour from the filling. But overall, it's pretty good. Right, I have to pick a winner. You have to award badges with a little bit of collaboration.
Let's bring them in.
I was so confident at the start of this video, but I'm not proud of that. Godspeed.
And here comes the real challenge for us, because we really enjoyed both of those. And we thought they were vast improvements on a few years back.
Oh, my heart is beating.
So with badges in mind, Mike, you were after the seasoning badge. It's incredibly reduced, probably more than it should be, and therefore very, very salty. But this is about an understanding. And you did correct that with sugar, and you did kind of balance it all out so that when you serve it on the side, rather than dipping the whole thing in it as per recipe, it all balances nicely. So your knowledge and your understanding and the overall dish is absolutely worthy of a seasoning badge. Congratulations. Whereas, when it comes to basic pastry, I mean, if you were going for the flapping badge, no questions, because I think you know so much more about pastry than you give yourself credit for. The only criticism is perhaps that base still wasn't quite enough.
Still?
But you went through all the processes, you understood what you were aiming for, and that is something that both James and I would be super happy to grab another slice of. So you are taking the badge.
God, he knows how to take you on a ride, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Flipping heck. Thank you.
Hasn't even started yet, you wait to find out who wins the battle.
Oh, it's really hard, but I'm gonna go with my gut and say that, for me, Mike is my winner. I just really like the balance, I like the freshness. kept going back for more.
That
Barry.
was
You are the champion, tough, my friend. Not only is that a win, that's a hat trick as well.
So that's our verdict, but who do you think deserves to win the Ultimate Battles Revisited mini-series? Does Mike deserve the top spot?
And if you want the recipes, this is how you can get them.
There are very limited numbers of the book and bundles left, but the whole book is on our Cookbooks app right now, which you can get free for a month, as well as our popular Meal Packs app. All the details are down below.
No! No! It's not daylight come and we want to go home.
What was it? How's it go?
No. No help.